So this is my Houdini tool in Unreal Engine 4. Here's a building tool. I have different material groups that you can place different materials on. So the first feature I'd like to show is the roof feature. You can have the roof on either the x-axis or the y-axis. It also has the ability to increase in height and move the highest point of the whole roof across the whole length of the building. So the second feature is adding a second story. You can make this a strict roof, as I call it, which is what is here now, or a random roof, which I will cover later. You can increase its X and Y direction and make it a bigger building, and you can also move it along the X and Y. When you move the second story over the first story, you'll see stilts are created to support the structure. The second story has its own windows that you can manipulate and roof that you can also make higher and move along the roof at the axis you've selected. So I'm showing on the third floor the random layout, which is a random seed that you just move the slider to get a new orientation. This can also be done with the second floor, and the third floor will map to that and only display on top of the second floor, so there'll be no floating platforms. So I changed the third floor to a strict layout again, just to show what you can do with the roof, which is the same with the first and second story. Whenever you change the axis, it changes the axis for every roof, so first, second, and third. When the center line is moved over either the second or the first floor, stilts will also be added automatically to support that. And the roof can move up or down to a set point and move across the axis. So chimneys can be added to any floor. There's two different variations of chimneys. There's a square chimney and there is a cylindrical chimney. You can change the point they're added to the position on the roof to a random amount and their height to a random amount. So the mine chute can only be created on the second story. It has 4 different sliders. You can change the length of the mine chute. You can change the length of the legs. If the ground is a bit higher or lower, you can change that. You can also change the horizontal angle, so it will move up to about 180 degrees. And you can also choose its vertical height, so the end of the mine shaft can pivot up and down. So that is it for my Houdini tool. Thank you for viewing. I hope you liked it. This is the showcase in Unreal Engine 4. Thank you.